Once upon a time. Later.
I wish
In the same far-off kingdom
more than anything.
lived a young princess.
More than life.
The lad Jack.
More than footmen.
I wish-
And a baker was his family.
No, I miss.
I wish
More than anything.
more than the moon.
There.
The time has come for a festival.
More than life.
I wish to sponsor a festival. More than riches. And a
I
war.
guess my kingdom up in the
More than
sky.
anything.
I wish we had more room.
Another room.
But despite some minor inconveniences, they were all content.
I never thought I'd love my life. I would have settled for another.
Then to become a wife.
Then to be sad for love.
Then to beget a child that fortune smiled. I'm so happy. Are you okay?
I think so.
And the baby?
Yes, he's fine. Are you okay?
You! Did you do this to our house?
Always thinking of yourself. Look at my garden.
What of your garden?
Look!
Destroyed.
What happened?
I was thrown to the ground. I saw nothing.
What could do such a thing?
An earthquake.
No earthquake. My garden has been trampled. Those are footprints.
Who could do such a thing?
Anything that leaves a footprint that large is no who.
Do you think it was a bear?
A bear? Bears are sweet. Besides, you ever seen a bear with 40-foot feet?
A dragon?
No scorch marks. Usually they're linked.
Manticore?
Imaginary.
Griffin?
Extinct.
Giant?
Possible. Very, very possible.
A giant.
What are we to do?
Who are you going to tell?
We'll have to tell the royal family.
That's a good one. Oh. I wouldn't count on that family to snuff out a rat. With the giant, we'll all have to go to battle. A giant's the worst. A giant's got a brain. Hard to outwit a giant. A giant's just like us, only bigger. Much, much bigger. So big that we are just an expendable bug beneath its foot. Boof! Crunch.
We are moving.
And so the baker proceeded to the castle, but not before visiting Jack and his mother.
Look, Milky White. It's the butcher.
The baker.
The baker. What can we do for you, sir?
I'm here to investigate the destruction that was wrought upon my house today.
Jack has been with me all day.
The baker went on to tell Jack and his mother that he feared there was a giant in the land.
I can recognize a giant's footprint. I could go to your
You'll
house.
do no such thing.
Any help at all?
I'm sorry, but you'll get none from us. No one cared when there was a giant in my backyard.
Giant in your
I don't remember you volunteering to come to my aid.
A giant in your backyard is one thing. A crushed home is quite another.
Listen, young man. Giants never strike the same house twice. I wouldn't worry.
I'm taking the news to the castle nonetheless.
When the baker reached the castle, it was the princess who greeted his news. The story unfolds.
Excuse me, madame. This small man insists on seeing you.
Princess, I'm here to inform you of the appearance of a giant in our land.
Where did you see a giant?
Well, I didn't exactly see it.
Then how do you know there's a giant in the land?
Well, our home was destroyed and there are footprints.
That could have been caused by any number of things. I will show you to the door.
Wait.
A nearby household was visited by a giant not long ago. Descending from a beanstalk,
Yes, I remember.
That giant is slain. Now come along.
I have a young child. Princess, my child was very hard to come by. His safety is of the utmost importance to me.
Are we entirely through?
Yes.
I'll tell this news to the prince once he returns. Thank you.
I'm going off to sell the harp, Jack.
Mother, no!
Jack, listen to me. We don't want that harp around here when there's a giant on the loose.
I know how to kill a giant.
Please, we've had our fill of giants.
But if I could just help.
Enough! Promise me, son, you won't leave your surroundings.
Mother, I'm a man now.
You're still a little boy in your mother's eyes. I want you to promise. Promise.
I promise.
What happened to your house?
Oh, we've had a baking accident.
Baking accident.
No use in frightening the young thing.
You can't frighten her.
Well, I guess Granny will have to do without the bread and sweets. Besides, I have all I can carry.
Why such a load?
Oh, I'm moving in with Granny. You see, we had an accident too. I came home to find our house destroyed. As if a big wind blew it in. I couldn't find my mother anywhere.
Oh no.
So I salvaged what I could and now I'm off.
Oh, good friends! What news have you? What of Mother's grave? What kind of news? Oh no, I can't investigate. A princess is not to go to the woods unescorted. Great idea! I will go to the. I'll disguise myself and go to see what's wrong. Thank you, birds.
We'll take you to your granny's.
What?
We're not going to let her go alone.
Fine. I will take you to your granny's.
I don't need to be accompanied. I've gone many times before.
Not when there have been such strong winds blowing.
He's right. We'll all take you.
No!
I'm not about to stay here with a child when a wind might visit this house as well.
I know Mother made me promise, but I'm gonna find that giant anyway!
Into the woods, it's always when you think at last you're through, and then into the woods you go again to take another journey.
Into the woods, but not too long. The skies are strange, the winds are strong. Into the woods to see what's wrong.
Into the woods to slay the giant!
Into the woods
To shield the child. To flee the wind.
to find a future.
To shield,
Slay.
to flee,
To find.
to fix,
To hide,
to move,
to battle.
to see what the trouble is.
Rapunzel. What's the matter?
Oh, nothing. You just locked me in a tower without company for all my life, then blinded my prince, and banished me to a desert where I had little to eat, and again, no company, then bore twins. Because of the way you treated me, I'll never be happy.
I was just trying to be a good mother. Stay with me! There are giants running about!
Brother! Oh, brother, how good to see you.
What brings you into the wood today?
I am exploring news of a giant.
You? Exploring news of a giant? Father would not even do that. That is business for your steward, or less.
What are you doing in the wood?
My Rapunzel has run off.
Run off.
Yes, she's a changed woman. Subject to hysterical fits of crying, moods that no soul could predict. I don't know what to do.
What a pity.
And Cinderella?
She's, well,
Oh, is she now? Brother, do tell me what you're really doing here.
high in a tower like yours was, but higher, a beauty asleep. All around the tower, a thicket of briar, 100 feet deep. Agony, no frustration more keen, when the one thing you want is the thing that you've not even seen.
I found a casket entirely of glass. No, it's unbreakable. Inside, don't ask it, a maiden, alas, just as unwakeable. What unmistakable agony is the way always barred. She has skin white as snow.
Did you learn her name?
No, there's a dwarf standing guard.
Agony that can cut like a knife. Ah, well, back to my wife.
There's Rapunzel. I must be off. Godspeed, brother.
Godspeed. And after hours of searching for Granny, our intrepid travelers lost not only their way, but their patience as well.
Are you certain this is the right direction?
We went down the dell. Perhaps you lost your way. The path is straight.
The path was straight. Now there is no path.
Where's the stream? Where's the lily pond? Where's Granny? Calm down. I think it's best we return.
No!
We will just have to find Granny's without the path.
But Mother warned me to never stray from the path.
The path has strayed from you.
Wait, there in the distance, something familiar. 3 oak trees.
Yes, I recognize
Wait, who might that be?
It's the steward and the royal family. What brings you to the woods?
The castle has been set upon by a giant.
I warned you. Why didn't you do something?
I don't make policy, I just carry it out.
And I warned you that you can't count on a royal family to solve your problems.
I think it's best we return.
I wouldn't be in such a rush if I were you. Guess which path the giant took back to the castle.
What?
All that's left of my garden is a sack of beans. And there's not much left of your house either.
But I heard that giants never strike the same house twice.
You heard wrong. The giant's a woman.
That size!
Where is the lad who killed my husband?
There is no lad here.
We haven't seen him!
I want the lad who climbed the beanstalk.
We'll get him for you right away. Don't move.
It was you who destroyed our house. Not a great wind. It was because of you that I have no mother.
And who destroyed my house? That boy asked for shelter and then he stole our gold, our hen, and our harp. Then he killed my husband. I must avenge the wrongdoings.
We are not responsible for him.
You're wasting your breath.
She's right. You can't reason with the dumb giant.
Not all giants are dumb. Give me the boy.
We told you he's not here.
The girl is telling the truth.
I know he's there, and I'm going to wait right here until he's delivered to me.
The giant, who was nearsighted, remained convinced that she had found the lad. There was no consensus among them as to which course of action to take.
Put a spell on her.
I no longer have my powers. If I did, you think I'd be standing here with all of you? We'll have to give her someone.
Who?
The steward. It's in his line of duty to sacrifice his life.
Don't be ridiculous. I'm not giving my life up for anyone.
Don't take it personally.
I'm waiting.
You must understand, these were not people familiar with making choices. Their past experiences in the woods had in no way prepared them for a force this great.
Excuse me, but would you like a blind girl instead?
How dare you?
Put them out of their misery.
We're not that miserable! What are you talking about?
She doesn't want a woman.
Fine. Then what do you suggest we do?
I'm still waiting.
It is interesting to examine the moral issue at question here. The finality of stories such as these. Sorry, I tell the story. I'm not part of it.
That's right. Not one of us.
You're always on the outside.
That's my role. There must always be someone on the outside.
I'm going to be on the inside now.
You're making a big mistake.
Nonsense.
There must always be an outside observer to pass the story along.
Some of us don't like the way you've been telling it.
If you drag me into this mess, you'll never know how your story ends. You'll be lost.
Wait! He's the only one who knows the story.
Do you think it'll be fun having to tell it yourselves? Think of your baby.
Stop. He's right. Put that down.
That's better. You don't want to live in a world of chaos. There must always be an objective observer.
Here's the lad.
I'm not the lad. I'm not the lad. I'm not the lad. I'm not the lad. I'm not the lad.
This is not the lad.
Don't throw!
Damn.
Why would you push him into her arms?
You wanted to get rid of him too. We might have thought of something better. If it was up to you, the decision would never be made.
Now that he's gone, we'll never know what'll happen next.
We'll manage.
Must I search among you for the lad?
No! Jack is just a boy. We had no food and he sold his beloved cow in exchange for magic beans. If anyone is to be punished, it's the man that made that exchange.
That's right. Hey, nonsense.
He was your responsibility. Now I must punish him for his wrongs.
We've suffered too. Do you think it was a picnic disposing of your husband's remains?
You are getting me angry.
What about our anger? What about our loss? Who has been flouncing through our kingdom?
Shh, be quiet.
I'll hide my son and you'll never find him.
Don't upset the giants.
You'll never, ever find him.
I'm warning you.
And if you don't get back this instant, we'll get you for all that you've done.
Where is your son? Is that him?
No! No! This is not the boy. Stay here.
The boy is hiding in the steeple tower.
That's true. Yes!
If he is not, I will return and find you.
Rapunzel.
Stay away from me.
No, don't step on.
Don't. She's in poor condition.
Wake up. Don't let them get Jack.
We won't.
Promise me you won't let him get hurt. As I stand here at death's door.
I'll do all I can.
Promise. Promise.
All right, I promise.
Get away from there.
You killed her.
I was just thinking of the greater good. That's my job.
This is the world I meant. Couldn't you listen? Couldn't you stay content? Safe behind walls, as I could not. No matter what you say, children won't listen. No matter what you know, children refuse to learn. Guide them along the way, still they won't listen. Children can only grow from something you love to something you lose.
Life was so steady and now this. When are things ever going to go back to normal?
We must be gone if we are to arrive before nightfall.
Where are you going?
We're off to a hidden kingdom.
We can't take everyone.
Fools! There is nowhere to hide.
You'll never get there. We have to stay here and fight this thing together.
Some of us are caught to battle giants and some of us are not. I don't have the constitution, and so as I can be of no help, I'm going to leave. Everything will be fine in the end.
Not always.
I hope the giant crushes them all.
You shouldn't say that. You are thinking the same thing.
This is terrible. We just saw 3 people die.
Since when are you so squeamish? How many wolves have you carved up?
A wolf's not the same.
Ask a wolf's mother.
Stop it.
If we give the boy to the giant, she'll kill him too.
And if we don't, she'll kill half the kingdom.
One step at a time. Maybe if Jack speaks to the giant, apologizes, makes amends.
Yes, he'll return the stolen goods.
Yes, he's a really sweet boy at heart. She'll see that.
You people are so blind. It's because of that boy that there's a giant in our land. And while you continue talking about the problem, I'll find the lad and I'll feed him to the giant for lunch.
Are we going to let her feed the boy to the giant?
No,
I'll have to find him first.
I'll go too.
No, you stay here with the baby.
We'll fan out. It will increase our chances of finding him. No, you stay here. I do not want you roaming about the woods. Take the baby.
You would leave our child with her?
The giant won't hurt them, I know.
How do you know?
I know.
But what if...
But what if? But what if only a giant's foot stop your arguing?
Stay here with the baby, just please.
Do you two always argue like that?
No. Not really.
Seems like you do.
And there's nothing wrong with having an argument. You'll only go 100 paces. If I do not find him, I will turn back.
Fine. 1, 2, 3. Jack! Jack!
81, 82.
Hello!
You must be here to slay the giant.
Yes.
Have you come upon the giant yet?
No.
I have.
You have.
Yes.
And what might you be doing alone in the woods?
Well, my husband, we were, it's a long story.
Your husband will let you roam alone in the woods.
Well, no, actually, it was my choice.
Your choice. How brave.
Brave?
Yes. Anything can happen in the woods. May I kiss you? Any moment we could be crushed. Don't feel rushed.
This is ridiculous. What am I doing here? I'm in the wrong story. Wait! No, this is wrong.
Yeah.
You have a princess.
Yes, yes.
And I have a baker.
Yes, of course. You're right. How foolish. Foolishness can happen in the woods. Once again, please, let your hesitations be hushed. Any moment, big or small, is a moment. After all, seize the moment. Skies may fall any moment.
Wait! But this is not right!
Right and wrong don't matter in the woods. Only feelings let us meet the moment unblushed. Life is often so unpleasant. You must know that as a peasant. Best to take the moment present as a present for the moment.
Jack! 81, 82, 83. What's wrong, ma'am? May I be of some service?
The tree has fallen. Mother's grave destroyed.
I'm sorry.
My wishes have just been crushed.
Don't say that.
It's true. You wouldn't understand.
Well, you can't stay here. There's a giant on the loose.
I'm sure the prince will see to it that the giant is rid from our land.
There's been no sign of the prince. No doubt he's off seducing some young maiden.
What?
I understand that's what princes do.
Not all princes!
You look just like the princess, but dirty. You are the princess!
Please, get up! Get up! Get up! I'm not the princess here.
What are you to do?
I must get back to the castle.
Well, you haven't heard. We came upon the royal family. The castle has been set upon by the giants.
And the prince?
He was not with them. You must come with me. You will be safe in our company.
I must leave you.
Wait, why?
The giant.
Oh, the giant. I'd almost forgotten.
Yeah.
Will we meet each other in the woods again someday?
This was just a moment in the woods.
What was that? Was that him? Was that me? Did a prince really kiss me? And kiss me, and kiss me? And did I kiss him back? Was it wrong? Am I mad? Is that all? Does he miss me? Was he suddenly getting bored with me? Wake up! Stop dreaming, stop prancing about the woods. It's not beseeming. What is it about the woods? Back to life, back to sense, back to child, back to husband. No one lives in the woods. There are vows, there are ties, there are needs, there are standards, there are shouldn'ts and shoulds. Why not both instead? There's the answer if you're clever. Have a child for warmth and a baker for bread and a prince for whatever. Never! It's these woods. Face the facts, find the boy, join the group, stop the giant, just get out of these woods. Was that him? Yes, it was. Was that me? No, it wasn't. Just a trick of the woods. Just a moment, one peculiar passing moment. Must it all be either less or more, either plain or grand? Is it always or is it never? And that's what woods are for those moments in the woods. Oh, if life were made of moments, even now and then a bad one. But if life were only moments, then you never know you've had one. First a witch, then a child, then a prince, then a moment who can live in the woods. But to get what you wish only just for a moment, these are dangerous woods. Let the moment go. Don't forget it for a moment though. Just remembering you've had an and when you're back to or makes the or mean more than it did before. Now I understand, and it's time to leave the woods.
No, I better look for her. In which direction did she go?
Please, God! Please don't let her finish the giant! It's not our fault the giant wants you. Let go of him!
Where did you find this? Where is my wife?
She's dead.
What?
I'm sorry, sir. We found her under a tree.
He was sobbing over her like she was his own mother.
Oh, how awful.
How could this happen?
I buried her in a footprint.
What was I thinking? I should have just stayed with her.
Remorse will get you nowhere.
My wife is dead!
Wake up! People are dying all around you. You are not the only one to suffer a loss. When you're dead, you're dead. Now it's time we get this boy to the giant before we're all so much dead meat.
Keep away from him.
Now is not the time to be soft-hearted. He's going to the giant and I'm taking him.
Yes. Yes, he's the one to blame. It's because of you. There's a giant in our midst and my wife is dead!
But it isn't my fault. I was given those beans. You persuaded me to trade away my cow for beans, and without those beans, there'd have been no stock to get up to the giants in the first place!
Wait a minute, magic beans for a cow so old that you had to tell a lie to sell it, which you told. Were they worthless beans? Were they oversold? Oh, and tell us who persuaded you to steal that gold.
So it's your fault! No!
So it's your fault!
No! Yes, it is! It's not!
It's true!
Wait a minute, though I only sold the gold to get my cow back from you. So it's your fault! Yes!
No, it isn't. I'd have kept those beans, but our house was cursed. She made us get a cow to get the curse rebirth.
It's your father's fault that the curse got placed and the place got cursed in the first place.
Oh, then it's his fault.
So, it was his fault.
No!
Yes, it is. It's his.
I guess.
Wait a minute, though I chopped down the beanstalk, right? That's clear, but without any beanstalk, then what's queer is how did the second giant get down here in the first place? Yes, how? Well, who had the other bean?
The other bean?
The other bean?
You pocketed the other bean!
I didn't. Yes, I did.
So it's your fault.
No, it isn't, because I gave it to my wife.
So it's her.
No, it isn't.
Then whose is it?
Wait a minute. She exchanged that bean to obtain your shoe, so the one who knows what happened to the bean is you.
You mean that old bean that's your wife? Oh dear, but I never knew and tore it through. Well, don't look here.
So it's your fault. fault. But it's her fault. But and it isn't mine at all.
But what?
Well, if you hadn't gone back up again, we were needy. You were greedy. You need that head. But I got it from my mother. So it's her fault then. Yes. And what about the harp in the third place?
The harp, yes.
She went and dared me to.
I dared you to.
You dared me to. She said that I was scared to. She dared.
No, I didn't.
So it's your fault.
Wait a minute. If you hadn't dared him to.
And you had left the harp alone, we wouldn't be in trouble in the first place.
Well, if she had been the first place,
Right, it was the beans in the first place.
It's your fault. You're responsible. You're the one to blame. It's your fault.
It's the last midnight. It's the last wish. It's the last midnight. Soon it will be boom, squish. Told a little lie, stole a little gold, broke a little vow. Did you? Had to give your prince, had to give your cow, had to give your wish, doesn't matter how, anyway it doesn't matter now. It's the last midnight, it's the boom splash, nothing but a last midnight, everybody smashed flat, nothing we can do. Not exactly true. We can always give her the boy. No, of course what really matters is the blame. Somebody to blame. Fine if that's the thing you enjoy, placing the blame. If that's the aim, give me the blame. Just give me the boy. No. You're so nice. You're not good, you're not bad, you're just nice. I'm not good, I'm not nice, I'm just right. I'm the witch, you're the worm. I'm the hitch, I'm what no one believes. I'm the witch. You're all liars and thieves like his father, like his son will be too. Oh, why bother? You'll just do what you do. It's the last midnight. So goodbye, all coming at you fast. Midnight. Soon you'll see the sky fall. Here you want a bean. Have another bean. Beans were made for making you rich. Plant them and they soar. Here you want some more. Listen to the roar, giants by the score. Oh well, you can blame another witch. It's the last midnight. It's the last verse. Now before it's past midnight, I'm leaving you my last curse. I'm leaving you alone. You can tend the garden, it's yours, separate and alone. Everybody down on all fours. All right, mother when lost the beans again. Punish me the way you did then. Give me claws and a hunch, just away from this bunch. And the glue and the dew and the
Maybe I shouldn't have stolen from the giant.
Maybe I shouldn't have strayed from the path.
Maybe I shouldn't have attended the ball.
Yes, maybe you shouldn't have.
Where are you going?
Away from here.
But you said we had to get through this together.
It doesn't matter whether we're together or apart.
We need your help.
You don't understand. My wife was the one who helped. I depended on her for everything.
You would leave your child?
My child will be happier in the arms of a princess.
What? But wait. All right, let's go. Come on. Come on. Jack. Jack, let's go.
I thought you were dead.
Not completely. Are we ever?
As far as I'm concerned, you are.
Is that true?
It's because of you all of this happened.
I strayed into the garden to give your mother a gift, and I foolishly took some of those beans for myself. How was I to know? How are we ever to know? And when she died, I ran from my guilt. Now aren't you doing the same thing?
No.
Aren't you running away?
No more questions. Please. No more tests. Comes the day you say, what for? Please, no more.
They disappoint, they disappear, they die, but they don't.
What?
They disappoint, in turn I fear, forgive though they won't.
No more riddles. No more jests. No more curses you can't undo, left by fathers you never knew. No more quests. No more feelings. Time to shut the door. Just no more.
Running away, let's do it. Free from the ties that bind. No more despair or burdens to bear out there in the under. Running away, go to it. Where did you have in mind? Have to take care unless there's a where. You'll only be wandering blind. Just more questions, different kind. Where are we to go? Where are we ever to go? Running away, we'll do it. Why sit around resigned? Trouble is, son, the farther you run, the more you feel undefined for what you have left undone, and more what you've left behind. We disappoint, we leave a mess, we die, but we don't.
We disappoint, in turn, I guess, forget though we won't. Like father, like son. No more giants waging war. Can't we just pursue our lives with our children and our wives till that happier day arrives? How do you ignore all the witches, all the curses, all the wolves, all the lies, the false hopes, the goodbyes, the reverses, all the wondering what even worse is still in store, all the giants, all the children, no more.
Give up.
He wouldn't leave his baby.
It looked like he was going to.
Give me my son. He always cries when I...
Now what are we to do?
We must have a plan for when the giant returns.
What?
We all have to think.
If only there were some way we could surprise her.
She's too tall to surprise.
Oh, good friends! I need your help now more than ever. What of the prince? I don't care. What matters now is that we figure out a way to fell the giant. How can you help? You could do that? However can I thank you?
You can talk to birds.
The birds will help.
How?
When the giant returns, they'll attack her and peck her eyes out till she's blind.
What good will that do?
Then you can surprise her. Whatever you do to kill a giant.
When she's blind, she'll stagger about.
She'll get angry.
And she'll crush us all. Smear the ground with pitch. Then lure her to an area smeared with pitch, and her shoes will stick. Then she won't be able to move.
And I will strike her from behind!
Strike her with what? And from where?
A tower.
What tower?
Over there, between those two trees. An old tower.
Yes, we'll send her to the tower.
All right, we have to try something. Quick, it will be dark soon.
All right, here.
Thank you. Come on.
I know you want your mother.
Whoa!
The giant went in that direction.
Oh, thank you. My love, I did not recognize you. What are you doing in these old clothes and with child? Regardless, we have to get back to the castle at once. There's a giant on the loose.
The giant has been to the castle.
No! Are you okay? My love, why are you being so cold?
Maybe because I'm not your only love. Am I?
I love you. I do. But yes, it's true.
Why, if you love me, would you have strayed?
Because if I thought that I could have you, I would never have wished for more, and there was a part of me that is as content and as happy as I've ever been. But there is a part of me that continually wishes for more.
I have on occasion wanted more, but that does not mean I go in search of it. If this is how you behave as prince, what kind of king will you be?
I was raised to be charming, not sincere. I didn't ask to be born a king. I'm not perfect. I'm only human.
You should go.
But leave. I do love you.
Consider that I've been lost, a victim of the giant.
Is that really what you wish?
My father's house was a nightmare, and your house was a dream, but now I wish for something in between. Please go.
I shall always love the maiden who ran away.
And I, the faraway prince.
They're almost finished. See over there between those two towers? When the giant comes, we are just under there.
Good.
I wanted to climb the tower too.
But I'm glad you're here to help me. What's wrong?
My granny's gone.
I'm so sorry.
I feel like my granny and my mother would be upset with me.
Why?
They always said to make them proud, and here I am about to kill somebody.
Well, not somebody. A giant who has been doing harm.
But the giant's a person. Aren't we to show forgiveness? Mother would be very unhappy with these circumstances.
Mother cannot guide you. Now you're on your own. Only me beside you. Still you're not alone. No one is alone. Believe me, no one is alone. Sometimes people leave you halfway through the wood. Others may deceive you. You decide what's good. You decide alone. But no one is alone. I wish I know.
Just wait until Mother hears I've slain the giant!
Jack, your mother is dead.
Dead? Was she killed by the giant?
Well, she was arguing with the giant, trying to protect you, when she was struck a deadly blow by the prince's steward.
No. Why would he do that?
Well, he thought she was trying to provoke the giant.
Can no one bring her back?
No one.
That steward will pay for this. After we slay the giant, I will slay him.
He'll do nothing of the kind.
But he shouldn't have killed my mother, right?
I guess not.
Then he should die.
Well, no.
Why not?
Because that would be wrong.
But what he did was wrong, so he should be punished.
He will be punished.
How?
I don't know. Stop asking me questions I can't answer.
I'm going to kill him.
Then kill him. No. Don't kill him.
mother isn't here now.
Wrong things, right things.
Who knows what she
Who
said?
can say what's true?
Nothing's quite so clear now.
Do things, fight things.
Till you've lost your way.
You decide, but you are not alone.
Believe me, no one is
No one is alone, believe me.
Truly, you
Move just a finger. Say the slightest word. Something's bound to linger. Be heard. They are not alone. Careful, no one is alone. People make mistakes. Fathers, people make mistakes. Holding to their own. Thinking they're alone. Honor their mistakes. Fight for their mistakes.
Everybody
One another's terrible mistakes. Witches can be right. Giants can be good. You decide what's right. You decide what's good.
Just remember.
Just remember, someone is on your side. Our side. Someone else is not. While we're seeing our side, maybe they forgot. They are not alone. No one is alone.
Hard to see the light now.
Just don't let it go. Things will turn out right now. We can make it so. Someone is on your side.
Here she comes. Remember, don't let her know our plan.
Where is the boy?
We don't know. Yes, we do. We cannot go hiding him any longer. He must pay the price for his wrongs.
Quick, tell me where he is.
Over there. You see that tower where all the birds are clustered? Jack is in that tower. Hide it.
Thank you. Now justice will be served, and I shall leave your kingdom.
Good birds. She doesn't look happy. But they, ouch! The club is stuck in her head. But they've done it. She's swaying. She's beginning to fall. She's bleeding all over. She's beginning to fall as well.
Slotted spoon can catch the potato.
This knot is one straight rope.
The harder to wake, the better to have.
When going to hide, know how to get there.
And eat first. The knife that is sharp today may be dull by tomorrow.
Now we can all return home and let us hope there will be no more killing.
But where am I to go? I have no one to take care of me.
You'll have to take care of yourself now, Jack. It's time.
No, it's not. I will take care of him.
You will?
Yes, I'll be your mother now.
But I don't want another mother. I want a friend. And a pet.
That's right. We have nowhere to go, so we'll move in with you.
Oh, no.
It'll be fun.
My house is a shambles and there's hardly room for... Of course you can come home with us.
And you shall join us too.
You'll not return to the castle?
I'll gladly help you with your house. There's some times where I enjoy cleaning. How proud your wife would have been of you.
And how sad it is that my son will never know her. Maybe I just wasn't meant to have children.
Don't say that. Of course you were meant to have children.
But how will I go about being a father with no one to mother my child?
Calm the child.
Yes, calm the child.
Look, tell them the story of how it all happened. Be father and mother. You'll know what to do.
Alone?
Sometimes people leave you halfway through the war. Do not let it grieve you. No one leaves for good. You are not alone. No one is alone. Hold him to the light now. Let him see the glow. Things will turn out right now. Tell him what you know.
Once upon a time, in a far-off kingdom,
Careful the things you say.
lived a young maiden,
Children will listen.
a sad young lad.
Careful the things you do. Children will see.
The childless baker
And learn.
and his wife.
Children may not obey, but children will listen. Children will look to you for which way to turn, to learn what to be. Careful before you say, listen to me. Children will listen. Careful the wish you make. Wishes are children. Careful the path they take. Wishes come true. Not free. Careful the spell you cast. Not just on children. Sometimes the spell may last past what you can see and turn against you. Careful the tale you tell, that is the spell. Children will listen.
That was fearful, that was deep, that was dark, that you made lose. The path that you made, that was fearful, that was deep, that was dead, that was made lose. The path that you have to go. You can't just act, you have to look. There are always wolves, there are always spells, there are always fiends or giant monsters. Into the woods you go again, you have to every now and then. Into the woods, so tell me when, be ready for the journey. Into the woods, but not too fast for what you wish you lose at last.
Into the woods, but mind the past.
Into the woods, but mind the future.
Woods, but not to stray.
Where can the wolf steal from the giant? The way is dark, the light is dim. But now there's you, me, her, and him.
The chances look small,
The choices look grim, but everything you learn there will help when you return there. The light is getting dimmer.
I think I see a glimmer.
Into the woods you have to go, but that's the way you learn to go. Into the woods to find there's hope.